Hi guys, I come to you tonight because I want to talk about the Great Awakening, as a lot of people call it, but your awakening. And when I think about awakening, I'm thinking that you're waking up from something. And that's exactly what happens. And everybody's experience is different. How it happens, when it happens, and who it happens for. So if this video finds you, that's because there is something in this video that will align with where you are right now. That was my prayer for you, and that is my prayer for this video. It's a process that's not easy. It's actually very difficult to go through. You're facing many different aspects of yourself that you have pushed down, buried deep inside yourself, called shadows, your shadow forms that you have to face in this process. But as difficult as this process may be, as hard as it is to face some of the ugliest moments in your life, relive them, it brings a type of peace that is indescribable. I never knew peace like this before. It's almost like a content feeling, like I'm content with where I am, how I am, who I am, and why I am. And that's what I take from this feeling. But it wasn't easy to get here. Meaning, I trust myself, trust my inner voice, my inner compass. I had to trust that God was leading me. My process of healing after having conversations with God and seeking God, I realized that I never understood the meaning of a lot of things that were in the Bible. The point of seek ye first the kingdom of God, I believe, is God saying to us, seek me first, and everything else shall follow. And that's exactly what we should do. Seek God, not seek a building or a person. Seek God. And that doesn't mean be perfect. When I say seek God, I mean in your purest form, because God looks for your purest form in us. Our purest form, that's what God is looking at, our heart. You don't think God tests us? And a lot of times we repeat those tests over and over. And that's what I learned in this awakening process, that I was repeating cycles over and over and over and over again. Cycles that I thought that I had broke away from. I never did. I never faced them. All I did is suppress, 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 suppress. Being raised in a Christian household, I go against everything that I was raised to think. Everything. And it's not because anyone told me. It's because I trusted a relationship. A genuine relationship with God is what I chose over people. Where I got quiet. I suffer from combat PTSD. I served my country in Iraq. And I could never get my brain to quiet, to the point that I would overthink. I would self-medicate. I would do anything to try to get my brain to quiet down. Alcohol was my drug of choice. And I would drink to be numb. I did not want to face any of my life problems. I just wanted to be able to wake up and continue my day without dealing with those things because they were too hard. Spirituality and the practice of spirituality is your individual, get it? Individual. Your individual connection and relationship you're building with God. The journey to awakening takes trust, trusting yourself, trusting your inner voice. God has awakened you. Once you're awakened, you can't go back. You can't, it's almost like you can't unsee what you've already seen. I can't forget what I understand, what I'm learning, what I know. And because I can't forget those things, I can't go back to being ignorant anymore. The best thing that could have happened to me is for me to awaken from that state of delusion and being lost. And it's all because I took time to cultivate a real relationship with God. It wasn't easy. It wasn't scripted. It wasn't off of anyone else's instruction. I sought God and He answered. The whole process, no matter how difficult the journey, the growth was so worth it. Every step, every milestone I took, and I conquered something small. I didn't rejoice off the small things. And you too can start small. First, start small by forgiving yourself. And then begin to take some time with God. Start off small. That's what I did. Start off 5 minutes. 5 minutes turns into 10 minutes. 10 minutes turns into 20 minutes. 20 minutes turns into 30 minutes. Take the time to get to know yourself. The spirit that is so strong, that chose you to awaken. You are the chosen one. You, my love. God chooses you every single day from the moment you were awakened. It's by God's divine plan for your life. Walk in that. Get into it. Understand what you're here for. Create a safe space for yourself. Even if it's in the corner or even in your closet. Those are the moments where I'm able to let everything go and really sit with myself and God. The divine talks to me. The divine guides me. I don't have to force anything. The divine chose me, chose to awaken me from my slumber. And I'm so grateful for that. I realize all the things that I've been through were for a purpose far beyond my thought process. The things I thought were meant to break me were meant to strengthen me. And your journey is meant to strengthen you as well. And I trust that God will guide you exactly along your path, along the journey that's designed specifically for you. Trust God's plan for your life. Trust the nudges. Start off with guided meditations to quiet the mind, and then move from guided meditations to you just meditating, conversation with God, a higher version of yourself. I hope that you got something from this video, able to enlighten someone on their journey of the Great Awakening. It's not easy, but it's so worth it. But for now, continue your journey. And until next time, peace and blessings and a massive amount of love. Mwah. Till next time. Bye.